Hey everybody, welcome back to Cates and Trading. It is Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. And I'll be honest with you, I have not had much of a chance to look at the market today. So it's just after the close. I've been spending most of my day working on a new indicator. I seem to have this thing for building indicators. But in this case, it's quite different, and it's kind of going back to my roots where rather than getting caught up in using all these different indicators and moving averages and all these different things, I decided to simplify it and kind of go back to what always worked for me in the past, and that was simply price and volume action. You know, the chart can be pretty bare bones, as you can see here with this FNGD chart. The indicator is only going to have probably buy and sell signals on it and maybe like a little bit of information, you know, showing my current trade status or something like that. None of the fancy ribbons and the colors and stuff like that. It's the problem with indicators is that for the most part, they have a delay. So since I'll probably be trading, buying stuff one day, selling it the next, or within a couple of days or whatever, then it doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to try to trade against stuff that has a longer delay because it's not going to be as accurate as I need it to be. So anyway, as I go through this list, this is kind of the first time I'm seeing most of these ETFs today to see what they've done. I mean, I've looked at a couple of them while I was building the indicator, but I have no idea how the market has been behaving for today. And based on what I'm seeing with FNGD, it looks like things probably turned back around and we're still in the midst of like the strongest bull market ever. So starting with FNGD, I'm glad I wasn't buying it yesterday. I don't know if this is a dead cat bounce and things are going to turn back around and go to crap, but it looks like things are okay now. I mean, maybe the DeepSeek thing and what happened with it and being locked down into China kind of turned things back around. Who knows, man? That story is just crazy. Moving on to Boyle, that's a hard pass. Jesus, what a fall that thing has had. Nice rise up and elevator down. That's the way it goes, man. I always say that. Stairway up, elevator down. Definitely wouldn't be buying that. Tech S, another one that just plummeted today. I mean, that's good for the bull side. SQQQ, another one. All these are like kind of the same idea. I'm going to just run through these real quick. ERX definitely finished its uptrend. LabD is all over the place. SOX S, ugly looking bar there. BITU closed at the low. I don't like that. That's one where it's got an interesting looking topping formation here. It has this double bottom thing going on here, and maybe this could be thought of as some sort of a cup formation, but this, if you would look at that way and think this could be a handle or something, fail. It's too low now. I would avoid that. FAS, hanging in there. Had a nice day yesterday, kind of some indecision on this bar today. This is one, like I would have bought this yesterday and then sold it midday today. Let's see. Oh yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty clear cut. Like in the beginning of the day, all right, it's down. You're like, damn, this sucks because it's down. But then it had a really nice run up in the middle of the day. There's no way in hell I'd be able to sell it right here. Like I wouldn't know any better. I would probably see it going down a bunch on this bar and think, all right, I don't know exactly what I bought it for, but if I bought it for, I don't know, 179 and change or something like that. Let's see. Actually, what did this close at? 179.14 was the high. 179.02? Sure, so let's say I bought it at 179.02. Then I would be happy to get out somewhere in here, like 179.50 or something, and take a small gain on it. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, I wouldn't be buying it now just in case because it's got that indecision look to it. PZA, same thing. Just indecision, don't buy it. SBIT, climbing, but I still don't trust it, so I wouldn't buy it. TNA, another one that's looking indecisive. I'm kind of glad I didn't buy anything today because the market looks like it's very confused and who knows what the direction is going to be tomorrow and going forward. Just like this, FAZ, who knows. SOX L didn't fare as well as some of the other bullish ETFs coming back up, but it did okay. It didn't even begin to try to fill its gap though, like a lot of the other ones did. So this would be an avoid as well for me. ERY, this looks decent. And it's in a nice little uptrend here. The great thing about ERX and ERY is, lately at least, they've been so clear cut. I mean, you can't get something where it's as simple as, oh, it's in a downtrend, oh, it's in an uptrend, oh, it's in a downtrend again, and it's an uptrend again. Like, It never usually works this way. Man, if you could just trade one pair of ETFs, whatever, ERX and ERY, and just like manage these, you'd do pretty well. Who knows how long that'll last though. It does get choppy at times. If you look back here, it's like, it's still not bad, but it's not worth a buy though, I would say. Let me go back to that for a second. It looks like it's, you know, feasible if you wanted to try to buy that and see if you can get a small gain out of it. I don't see too much resistance, maybe a tiny bit. Lebu, another one that was kind of up today. I don't like how it was up a bunch yesterday and then came down and closed more towards the low than towards the high. Nice little rebound, I guess, today, but it's still, a little sketchy. I don't really like it. So I wouldn't be buying that. It's PYU. Now here's one that really turned it around. I mean, started a little higher than it closed yesterday, so a tiny bit of a gap up. And then by the end of the day, it closed pretty near the high. So this is encouraging. And again, like I said earlier, like this is like the most resilient market in history, where something like this with this huge gap down, the market's like just laughing at it. Just like, yeah, we'll just come right back up. It's like trying to push a beach ball underwater. It's just gonna come right back up. How long that's gonna last from now, who knows? The market feels like a house of cards to me, just waiting to plummet, but it felt like that for quite a while now, and I've been wrong every time. So DRV, doesn't like the look of this chart at all, so I would skip that. PQQQ, another one that's coming back up. Got a little bit of support looking stuff over here. Not bad. I mean, it's something to consider. See, the charts are so messed up right now too because of what happened yesterday that it's like I kind of need a little more confirmation than just one day. Although it's not looking terrible, and since they're bullish and it's been a bull market for who knows how long, you know, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. TechL, this one has a lot more what I can see just at a glance. Like looks like resistance near the close. Got a lot of bars that are either at their low at that point or close at that point or whatever. Like this overhead resistance in some of these is not great. So I'd probably take a pass on that one. FNGU, this on the other hand, God, I almost wish I had never sold it before. I mean, my rule is though, if it gaps down on the open, I'm out. So I was out of it. But it really came roaring back. I mean, that's impressive. I didn't look at any news today, so I'm not sure why, but there it is, looking good. Technically, it's worth buying. So yeah, one of the best ETFs lately. I mean, not very short term, clearly, but back down here, that's been tremendous. And then KOLD, best performer of the day, closed right near the high. It has a tiny bit of resistance here. It looks like it wants higher, 4 days up in a row. We'll see. I mean, it's looking like something that'd be worth buying, but I don't know. I'd be a little hesitant on it just because it's KOLD. I guess in my mind, I would say Cold and FNGU are the two obvious ones to me that look like they're worth taking a gamble on. But I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Do your own thing. But yeah, so that's it for today. I mean, it looks like the market wants to rebound and come right back up. So maybe tomorrow I'll be looking to get into some more stuff and we'll see what happens. So that's it for today. Appreciate you stopping by. And if you do like this stuff, remember, I'll try to be here every trading day. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff if you like this stuff. All right, man. Thanks. See you guys tomorrow.